Welcome, everyone. Today, introducing the timeless indulgence that is the banana split, a beloved classic dessert that combines creamy ice cream, ripe bananas, and an array of delicious toppings to create a symphony of flavors and textures. In this culinary journey, we'll guide you through each step of crafting the perfect banana split, from selecting the ripest bananas to adding the finishing touches that elevate this dessert to new heights of deliciousness. So, grab your scooper, gather your toppings, and let's embark on a delightful recipe in dessert creation. All right, let's break down the ingredients for our delicious banana split. First up, we've got 3 ripe bananas. Make sure they're yellow with a few brown spots for maximum sweetness. Next, we'll need 3 scoops each of vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream. You can use store-bought or homemade, whatever you prefer. Now for that irresistible chocolate syrup. It adds a rich, indulgent flavor to the chocolate ice cream. And don't forget the strawberry syrup for a burst of fruity sweetness on the strawberry ice cream. For a tropical twist, we're adding pineapple topping to the vanilla ice cream. It's like a little slice of paradise in every bite. No banana split is complete without a generous dollop of whipped cream on top. It adds a light, airy texture that balances out the richness of the ice cream and syrups. And of course, we can't forget the maraschino cherries. They're like the cherry on top. Literally, they add a pop of color and a burst of juicy sweetness. Lastly, we have chopped nuts, which are optional but highly recommended for a satisfying crunch. Sprinkle them on top of the whipped cream for an extra layer of flavor and texture. All right, it's time to get started on our banana split cooking. Grab those ripe bananas and a knife. Peel the bananas and carefully slice each one in half lengthwise. Now take a long dish, like a boat-shaped bowl or a serving platter, and line up 3 banana halves in a row, with the cut sides facing inwards. This will create a nice base for our delicious toppings to come. Now that we've got our banana halves lined up in the dish, it's time to add a scoop of each delicious ice cream flavor. Grab your scooper and start with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Place it on top of the first banana half. Then, add a scoop of chocolate ice cream on top of the second banana half, and finally, a scoop of strawberry ice cream on top of the third banana half. Make sure to evenly distribute the scoops along the length of the bananas to create a balanced banana split. Now that our ice cream scoops are nestled between the banana halves, it's time to add those irresistible toppings. Grab your chocolate syrup and give it a good shake. Drizzle it generously over the chocolate ice cream, letting those rich ribbons of chocolate cascade down the creamy surface. Next, reach for the strawberry syrup. Pour it over the strawberry ice cream, letting it pool and swirl for a burst of fruity flavor with every bite. And for our vanilla ice cream, let's add a tropical twist with some pineapple topping. Spoon it over the vanilla ice cream, letting those juicy pineapple pieces add a sweet and tangy contrast to the creamy base. Now that our ice cream and toppings are in place, it's time to add a fluffy cloud of whipped cream to each scoop. Grab your canister of whipped cream and give it a good shake. Then, holding it upside down, squirt a generous dollop of whipped cream on top of each scoop of ice cream. The whipped cream not only adds a light and airy texture, but also complements the sweetness of the ice cream and toppings. Plus, it gives our banana split that classic finishing touch. Don't be shy with the whipped cream. Pile it on until each scoop is crowned with a snowy peak. Now that our whipped cream is piled high on each scoop of ice cream, it's time to add the final touch: maraschino cherries. Take those vibrant, sweet cherries and gently place one on top of each dollop of whipped cream. The bright red color of the cherries adds a pop of color and a burst of juicy sweetness to our banana split. Position them delicately on top of the whipped cream, allowing them to stand tall and proud as the crowning jewel of our dessert creation. With the addition of the maraschino cherries, our banana split is now complete, ready to be enjoyed and savored to the last bite. As a final touch, If you're looking to add some extra crunch and flavor to your banana split, consider sprinkling some chopped nuts over the whipped cream. Grab your favorite nuts, whether it's walnuts, almonds, or pecans, and give them a rough chop. Then, sprinkle the chopped nuts over the whipped cream, allowing them to fall gently onto the surface. The nuts not only add a delightful crunch, but also bring a nutty richness that complements the sweetness of the ice cream and toppings. This step is optional, but highly recommended if you're a fan of that extra textural contrast in your desserts. With the chopped nuts sprinkled over the whipped cream, our banana split is now fully loaded and ready to be devoured. Enjoy every spoonful of this indulgent treat. Before you embark on your banana split recipe, here are some helpful tips to ensure it turns out perfectly. Choose ripe but firm bananas that are yellow with a few brown spots. They'll be sweet and flavorful without being too mushy. Get creative with flavors. Don't be afraid to mix and match different ice cream flavors or toppings to suit your taste preferences. The possibilities are endless. Slice bananas for easier eating. If you find having the bananas lengthwise a bit cumbersome, feel free to slice them into smaller pieces instead. It'll make each bite more manageable. Serve immediately. Assemble your banana split just before serving to prevent the ice cream from melting too quickly. No one likes a soupy dessert. Experiment with toppings. Don't limit yourself to just chocolate syrup and whipped cream. Get creative with additional toppings like sprinkles, chocolate chips, or caramel sauce for extra indulgence. Presentation matters. For an extra festive touch, serve your banana split in a chilled glass dish or a boat-shaped bowl. It'll make your dessert look even more enticing and impressive. With these tips in mind, you're all set to create the ultimate banana split masterpiece. Enjoy the sweet satisfaction of crafting and indulging in this classic treat.